North Texas is experiencing a greater need for foster parents more than other parts of the state.
CK Family Services is in the business of empowering high-needs children by recruiting families and training them to become successful foster parents. Fox 4 Shaun Rabb has more in this week's Here and Now.
I'm visiting today with the folks from CK Family Services. Jalen Smiley is Director of Community Engagement. Ryan North is the Director of Training and Development. CK Family Services, their passion is to find families who have a heart for children, developing foster families, and in some cases adoptive families, but really a focus, especially now, on foster families.
Shaun, and so in looking at 2020 compared to 2021, there was actually a 3% reduction in kids in removals in the state of Texas year over year. But the flip of that, here in our region where we live, there's a 3% increase in removals 21 compared to 2020.
That makes the need for foster families in our area even greater.
We are reaching out really to anyone in this community because we want our children in this community. What breaks our hearts is when a call comes through, we know just a little bit of information, but then there aren't any families available and the child ends up being placed in Houston or San Antonio. The goal is reunification with their parents and or families. How in the world does that happen? How can you nurture the relationship, bring people back together if that child is, 300 miles away?
And that's where you all come in. Ryan, when people say we want to foster, then they go through a process. Tell me about that process.
To a large extent, it's a vetting process of the family because, if you were going to have somebody babysit your kids at home, you'd want to know a bit about their background. Certainly, if anybody babysits our kids, they have to be CPR trained. So there's a training process. There's a lot of documentation that's required from families. The majority of that by the department on a state level, the requirements, the training requirements that come into our training program. We teach them about trauma, what it is, how it impacts the children, and what you can do to help.
We're looking for families who are committed to our children, who are open to the histories and the backgrounds. And it all goes back to that training piece that Ryan is talking about. We're wanting to equip families because a lot of times we'll discount ourselves and our abilities and what we know we can do and what God can put in us to be able to be successful. And success is defined a little differently depending on the child. But what we really would like to do is go back to the basics, to say yes to any child who needs that home. It breaks our hearts to see those children in the CPS offices and in shelters and not in a home setting doing the day-to-day normal things that everyone else does. Even though they have this history, we want to bring that back to them. What
is the most important consideration for a family that might be leaning towards being a foster family?
Your ability to show up again tomorrow, your ability to hang in there and not give up, which isn't specific to kids in the system. That's just specific to parenting in general, because some days will be great and some days will be the opposite of great. But the kids, they need us to hang in there with them because somebody's already given up on them. And part of that reclamation of their belief system is that you're not going to give up on them.
All right, Jalen Smiley and Ryan North, thank you for the conversation, but thank you for the work that you're doing, the investment into lives here in North Texas for those who've been neglected, maybe bruised by life. You're showing them that they matter and that they're people who love. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you, Shaun.
Thank you, Shaun.
And if you'd like to learn more about becoming a foster parent, send an email to the address on your screen. You can also find more information on their website, ckfamilyservices.org.